Compendium of the Catechism of the Catholic Church, the 6th Commandment, you shall not commit adultery, following. Question 494. What is the responsibility of civil authority in regard to chastity? Answer. Insofar as it is bound to promote respect for the dignity of the person, civil authority should seek to create an environment conducive to the practice of chastity. It should also enact suitable legislation to prevent the spread of the grave offenses against chastity mentioned above, especially in order to protect minors and those who are the weakest members of society. What are the goods of conjugal love to which sexuality is ordered? The goods of conjugal love, which for those who are baptized is sanctified by the sacrament of matrimony, are unity, fidelity, indissolubility, and an openness to the procreation of life. What is the meaning of the conjugal love? The conjugal act has a twofold meaning: unitive, the mutual self-giving of the spousals, and procreative, an openness to the transmission of life. No one may break the inseparable connection which God has established between these two meanings of the conjugal act by excluding one or the other of them. When is it moral to regulate birth? The regulation of birth, which is an aspect of responsible fatherhood and motherhood, is objectively morally acceptable when it is pursued by the spouses without external pressure, when it is practiced not out of selfishness but for serious reasons, and with methods that conform to the objective criteria of morality, that is, periodic continence and use of the infertile periods. What are immoral means of birth control? Every action, for example, direct sterilization or contraception, is intrinsically immoral, which, either in anticipation of the conjugal act, in its accomplishment, or in the development of its natural consequences, proposes, as an end or as means, to hinder procreation. Why are artificial insemination and artificial fertilization immoral? They are immoral because they dissociate procreation from the act with which the spouses give themselves to each other, and so introduce the domination of technology over the origin and destiny of the human person. Furthermore, heterologous insemination and fertilization, with the use of techniques that involve a person other than the married couple, infringe upon the right of a child to be born of a father and mother known to him, bound to each other by marriage, and having the exclusive right to become parents only through each another. How should children be considered? A child is a gift of God, the supreme gift of marriage. There is no such thing as a right to have children, e.g., a child at any cost. But a child does have the right to be the fruit of the conjugal act of its parents, as well as the right to be respected as a person from the moment of conception. What can spouses do when they do not have children? Should the gift of a child not be given to them? After exhausting all legitimate medical options, spouses can show their generosity by way of foster care or adoption, or by performing meaningful services for others. In this way, they realize a precious spiritual fruitfulness. Question 502. What are the offenses against the dignity of marriage? These are adultery, divorce, polygamy, incest, free unions, cohabitation, concubinage, and sexual acts before or outside of marriage.